Dude, I'll just start rolling the questions.
Yeah,
just keep it casual.
Perfect.
Tell me when, Nigel.
Yep.
Air me now. What's cracking, guys? Here with my boy, Dain. Dain, why are you here on the channel? Who the fuck are you? Why are you on my channel?
I'm Dain Wallis. I'm the top 175 strongman in Canada, and here with my boy Omar to talk about strongman and why you should love it.
Okay, so what is strongman? We understand it's popular in the US, it's popular in Europe. A lot of people might not know about it. What does it mean to be a strong man?
Well, you know, name of the sport, strongman. Well, here we got an axle. This is 200 pounds. You load it up. I'll compete in a contest. So it'll be 600, 700, 800 pounds, and you got to run with it.
Right.
Strongman, I like to tell people, is picking up weird, awkward things that are heavy as hell and moving them in some way. So it's not like a static movement. You're just lifting it.
Right.
You have to be an athlete.
So it's kind of strength in movement is something
Absolutely.
you would say? Where does strongman originate from? Let's give the brief history of strongman.
The brief history of strongman?
Yeah.
Well, I believe the origins of strongman date back to, like, you know, Icelandic people, Nordic people. You know, you have Atlas stones is the thing that comes to mind. They call the stones of manhood. Where they would go out and they would just, seriously, that's what they called them. That's what they would call them back in the day. There's actually stones, if you go to Iceland and pick them up, if you can pick up a certain level of stone, then you're a man.
That's badass.
Like, that's the thing. So it's just like all these old strength things that, you know, back in the day didn't have gyms.
Yeah,
you actually had to do functional heavy things.
Yeah, so you didn't have like a power rack with a barbell and dumbbell. You had stones you picked up, shit you threw or whatever, right? Okay, so that was kind of the origin. Now tell me about the rising popularity, where it's popular, and where do you see strongman? Like, you compete at what weight? Tell us a little bit about this.
All right, well, strongman, as far as I know, like, I used to live in Europe. It's more popular in Europe, for sure, especially Eastern Europe.
Right.
Big time more popular out there. If you look at the top strong guys in the world, they're all, you know, Polish or, you know, that area.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and so it's way more popular over in Europe. The States is actually pretty popular too. In the US, they have all these weight classes too, from 175, 200, 231, going up to the heavyweights.
Right.
In Canada, we don't even have weight classes yet. So right now, but it's growing in popularity. Like,
it's an undercover.
It's undercover. It's kind of like, you know, CrossFit. Cool. Nobody knew what CrossFit was a few years ago.
Yeah.
But now, well, I think we now know.
Now we know.
Exactly. But strongman here, we don't have any weight classes.
Right.
So when I compete at 180, I jump in with guys who weigh 300 pounds.
So you're forced to jump in with these heavier competitors.
No, yeah. Which is great because it makes me better.
Now, Dain, I want you to break it down. One of the misconceptions probably about strongman is that you have to be 350 pounds, you have to be 6'9", right? What are your stats? What are your lifts? And also give us your competitor. You also compete in powerlifting, so give us this
background on me first. Background on me. Okay, soccer player growing up.
Long hair, don't care.
Soccer player, long hair, don't care. Yeah, never played any contact sports at all. And then started lifting weights when I was 21. I'd never even hit a gym before that.
Right.
Started lifting weights. Had some buddies who lifted heavy stuff. Right. So I just started lifting heavy.
Late bloomer.
Exactly. Cool. Got into some strongman stuff. Got strong, but at the same time I was eating a lot of everything. Kind of got fat strong. Yeah. Which is neat.
Yes.
And so I did a few contests.
I like that.
There you go. Did a few contests.
Sure.
Didn't do super well, but really enjoyed it. But I was getting hurt, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, pulled it back, lost some weight. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go into powerlifting now. Yeah. You know, because I'm strong. Let's set some records. Yeah. So go get the deadlift record in the 165 in Canada.
Sure.
Just shits and giggles. Why not? Why not?
So what's your height then and weight? Right. It's about
5'8", 180 right now.
Okay, right. And you said 5'8" on like a good day.
Yeah, like 5'8".
5'8". Yeah.
So shoulders back.
So tell me this then. There is not enough competitors at 175. What do people have to know about strongman itself? Like, why do a lot of people do it? Why is it rising in popularity? You don't see this on YouTube, but as an underground movement,
they will.
It's certainly taken over.
Well, it's definitely taken over.
That's what man Dain here for.
Okay, so like I said, I was doing powerlifting.
Right.
And I hated it because
why did you hate?
No offense to powerlifting.
You just lost everyone on YouTube.
To powerlifting.
No offense.
But okay,
I'm gonna let you finish.
It's like the whole day you do 9 lifts, 3, you bench, you squat, you deadlift, which is great, and it improves your strength and strong as fuck. Yeah. Beautiful, awesome. But like I said, I grew up running around. I like to move. I like to be athletic. Sure. And that's why strongman's fun. Because it's like, you know what? That weight's on the ground. Not only do you pick it up, you have to pick it up and put it on a platform, or pick it up and run with it over there. Yeah. It's way more fun. There's kind of standing one static movement and then waiting, doing that static movement again. You get to apply that strength to like an actual event. It's a ton of fun.
So Dain, you're saying from doing both, obviously now you vastly prefer strongman because the athletic nature of it, but also it fundamentally does involve strength, right? Like, what are some of these movements? Then we're gonna throw up some clips right now. We get all high tech and shit. Crazy. But tell me, tell me some of the actual equipment. What do you use? What are the lifts? What do they resemble to? Because you said the big F word, functional. Functional, right? So you said functional. What are we doing here? What are strongman movements?
Strongman movements. Well, okay. So
we'll throw up some clips.
One of the main is like a clean and press movement.
Okay.
So you clean and press a log. You clean and press a giant dumbbell.
Yeah.
You clean and press an axle, a fat bar, or even like you got to pick up stones. You got to pick up rocks. All these sorts of things. So it's a cleaning and pressing it over your head. So you apply that with a military press or a push press in the gym, and that transfers well over to that kind of movement.
Can you break down what actually you need to be in order to be a good strongman competitor?
You need to have a base strength and a base athleticism and a hell of a mental fortitude.
Okay.
You have to believe you can do these things. That's one of the things, when I started doing strongman, like, I'm not gonna compete. I just like lifting in the gym, it's fun, I'm not gonna compete. I'm tiny, I'm a small guy.
Right.
But
so
then,
you face these own limitations.
Yeah, of course, it's in my head, right? Because everyone even the guys I was training with, huge guys.
Sure, yeah.
And so I'm like, I can't do that. And then, you know, you compete a few times and you realize, okay, I can actually do everything.
Yeah.
And just like you would in a gym lifting for powerlifting, you know, you're gonna make gains.
Right.
And I was 200 pounds at 5'8".
Yes.
And weak.
Yeah.
And then I lost a lot of weight and got a lot stronger in doing it.
Yeah.
And so it's very, very possible. I mean, you don't have to be a big guy. Like, I'm 175.
Yeah.
I can walk with this yoke with 800 pounds on my back.
Sure.
I can one-arm press 160.
Yeah.
You know, it's a practice in the gym, progressive overload, like any other type of lifting.
Sure.
It gets you where you need to go. You don't have to be huge. Right, so this, ladies and gentlemen, is a yoke. So in a contest, you get under the yoke like you would a squat. You position yourself, get your air, stand up, and you run with it about, you know, 60, 75 feet, such like this. All right, so this is a Circus Dumbbell. So it's like a regular dumbbell, except it's got a thick handle and it's huge, as you can see. Why is it huge? Because it makes it far more difficult to actually get into a position and press it. Also, it looks badass. Another reason why strongman's fun. So, a clean and press. That. All right, so this is the log. So most people have seen this on TV somewhere. Usually, I mean, it can be made out of steel like this, can be made out of wood, can be long, can be short. Anyway, it's a clean and press, like a push press, but it's so thick. It's either 8, 10, 12, 14, sometimes 16 inches thick. So you gotta keep it back here so it's like a neutral grip standing incline press. Super challenging, like this.
Understand you got some war wounds
always
from strongman training. Always. Take your shirt off, man, and show them.
I don't
but
like
I always take it off. Take your shirt off.
What I do.
Okay, so what? Look at this thing right here.
We got this guy. That's from dropping a 160-pound dumbbell on my shoulder after I nailed it, of course. And then I got these beauties right here from flipping a tire without a shirt. Note to you, flip a tire with a shirt. Yeah. This is just stupidity. Yeah. And then I think I even got like a little bit going on there.
This bitch is on the whole time.
Are we ready? So I was gonna get my serious face.
I was poker face, okay? So, Dain, explain this whole spectator concept. What makes it so entertaining? Because what some of you guys, once again, may not know, in Europe, you go certain places in America, there are stadiums of people watching strongman competitions.
Yep.
What is it about it?
It's that it is a spectacle. Like, you know, we're gonna show demos of these, or we already did the Circus Dumbbell, the log press, the yoke, these weird, huge implements that these guys have to lift and carry and push around.
Yeah.
Man, in Europe, I did some contests where there were literally hundreds of people there watching.
Yeah.
Like, tons of people, and like at a little bit higher levels, like literally full auditoriums, like it's fun, stadiums, it's crazy.
That's what this channel is all about, guys. Bringing fun, fresh, new, informative content to you. Strongman training with my boy, Dain. Dain, thank you so much for being on. I want to show more, so make sure to do me a favor and like the damn video. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Dain, where can people find your ass?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, at my website, Fit in a Fat World.
That's a great.
That is my handle online for everything. Fit in a Fat World. Find me. Strong as fuck, gonna make you strong as fuck. Let's have some fun.